Помедитировали и погнали. Шевелить плотва. Эй, где плотва-то? О, камон, плотва. Эй, плотва. Шевелить. Так. Да. Без плотвы. Соседи заодно перфоратором как раз вовремя начинают. Все как мы любим.
I've tested the slime samples. I believe I'll be able to brew an antidote.
Good. A pox in an army can prove more ravaging than even their fiercest foe. Your service will be recognized.
How? Will I get a toad-shaped medal?
The army's not got any medal like that.
Geralt? Are you alright? What's that on your face?
Long story.
We're conducting
Я чувствую,
important
в следующем
business.
дополнении
You
там
can
у
catch up
Геральта вообще
later.
будет татуха на жопе.
Yes. Right. I'll get to work on the antidote. Shouldn't take long.
Tasty number, that medic. Not like a scholar at all.
Interesting.
Как выглядит ученый.
Curious to know, what do scholars look like to your mind?
All that reading's hard on the eyes, right? So they wear spectacles.
Oh, aye.
Да.
Thick ones, propped on wrinkled noses, and their clothing frumpy at best.
Who've they got to dress up for? The books?
Fascinating, really.
Как вовремя,
If I were
реально,
you,
сосед
I'd make sure no medic ever overhears you.
Huh? Why's that?
Because when you get cut in a battle, she might just refuse to stitch you back up.
You're a lucky bastard, with you. We've seen her making eyes at you. Not like she looks at us. Isn't that right? Admit it. You fancy it too, eh?
It'd take a blind man to shrug and turn away.
Too true. Meantime, you witches have got especially sharp senses.
Только нет.
Here's the medicine. It's a strong solution, so careful with the dosage. Each patient gets exactly 2 drops after meals, 3 times a day. At the most, in 3-4 days, the infection should recede.
I thank you. In Redania's glorious name.
Serving the Redanian cause now?
I serve individuals. I treat them. That they're Redanians is coincidental. I'd help Nilfgaardians as well were I in a position to. Kedwenis, Edirnian, elves, dwarves, halflings, the same. Come on, Geralt. You know me.
Впрочем, как и всегда, ведьмаки.
Shani, I need your help this time.
I'd guess this wasn't a social call. All right. Tell me what you need. Is it at all related to that mark on your face? Ah, And you must tell me what happened in the sewers.
Where do I start? All right. Monster in the sewers turned out to be a giant toad, and this toad was actually a prince, and Ophiri wanted that.
And I'm a Kaviri Duchess.
It's the truth, uncolored, I swear. When I killed the toad, some Ophiri soldiers led by a mage showed up, captured me. A man named Gontaro Dim freed me.
Who's this?
Хер с горы.
Frankly, I don't really know. He helped me out of a bind, and now he expects me to fulfill some nobleman's wishes in return. First one's to summon the ghost of his brother, then show him the time of his life.
Amuse a ghost? How do you intend to do that?
Not my chief concern at the moment. Gotta find his grave and summon him first, then we'll see.
But that's necromancy. It's extraordinarily risky and involves higher magic.
Odim told me how to do it. No sorcerers or necromancy involved. Gave me this concoction that summons ghosts. I'll need a censer too.
Well, that can be arranged. They keep one in a storehouse at the academy. I can fetch it for you.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. But I still don't like this.
Neither do I, but I don't really have any options. Gotta summon that ghost.
I understand. Whose ghost is it?
Olgierd von Everek's brother.
Von Everek? In my third year at Oxenfurt, we had to choose an elective. My options were Pearls of Wisdom from the Hierarchs, or famous Redanian dynasties. I chose the latter. Here it is. Von Igrid, Von Estiken, Von Everek. It says Olgierd had a brother named Vladimir. He lies in the family crypt near their manor.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you. I'm off.
The crypt's described as quite a work of art. I'd love to see it. Why don't I bring the censer? We can meet at the entrance.
Ну, наконец-то побегали.
Long live it. Feel like you get after that swill in the
Блин. Ну, как-то так. Так. Ну, плотва, где плотва? Ну, здесь херня. Шевелись, плотва. Нет плотвы. Нельзя здесь плотву. Не дается плотва. Ну извините, я теперь пешком буду бежать, ждите, пока добегу. Как-то так. Погодка прям... Ну что за окном, то и на экране у меня вообще ничего не меняется. Вот. главное, плотва со мной на лодке плыла, а тут взяла и исчезла. Бегите ножками, да. Run, Geralt, run! Сейчас мы уже почти прибыли.
Never seen this side of you.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
Well, that's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty now. Waiting for you, weaving a garland for the wedding.
A wedding? Whose?
A dear friend's. From the academy. Speaking of which, would you go with me?
Ладно.
Sure, why not?
Wonderful. So, it's a date.
Remember to bring the censer?
Of course. Some soldiers nearly caught me slipping it into my satchel. Wasn't sure what you needed it for. So I also took a mix of amber, aniseed, and juniper. All rather smoky when lit.
Thanks. Might come in handy.
Shall we?
Кадильница, блин, пойдем на свадьбу.
Let's go.
Повоняем немножко.
The tome was spot on. This is impressive.
Yeah, too bad it's falling apart.
The family hit on hard times. No coin to splurge on such luxuries. Ooh, that looks just a little too creepy for me.
Don't have to come if you don't want. Wait here.
I like that idea. If there's any trouble, just yell.
This is no crypt. It's a full-blown mausoleum.
Монеточки. Окей. Да. Тяжеловато. Так, ну. Серебро. Да. Ну его нахер.
Wraith. This wouldn't be easy. Last of the surprises? Sure hope so. Should look around. Votive fire. Lit in honor of the dead. Old custom. shouldn't touch that. Vladimir von Everek, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are. Now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room.
Так, где-то тут моя ходильница. Да, что ты делаешь? Что ее прячешь? Монеточки. Монеточки. Чё нас делать-то? А тут главное, призвать лошадь появилась. То есть, типа, шевелись плотва прямо здесь. Ну, залезать ты не хочешь, что ли? Геральт из Риги. Давай сюда светилочку. Грибочки. Монеточки. Перчатки не надеты будут. Так, чё вот? Эй, шевелись, плотва. Жопу. Зачем не дальше? Шкура. Ах ты шкура. Надо штанцы. Штанцы с камушком будут. Максим штанцы в жопу.
Like a silver.
Крокодилом. Но здесь посвети с крокодилом. Чё? Как удобно. Перстенечек. Так. Что мне тут говно делать? Золотое кольцо. Интересно. Окурить. А чё я... я чё, не окуриваю, что ли? А как окуривать-то? Ну. Вот она окуривалка. А дальше что? Как их окуривать? Как окуривать? И там загуглите, как окуривать. Ну, монеточка. Как окуривать залы. Непонятно. Здесь вызвать плотву невозможно. Как это сделать невозможно? Невозможно осветить, окурить все залы. Непонятно. Видимо, я уже управление забыл. Как, блин, окурить? Это говно. Напишите мне в комментариях, как окуривать, а то вы будете смотреть, как я тут хожу целый час. Он по шифту достает. Так он делает магию свою. Так ведьмачье чутье. Так выбор, собственно, чего. Монеточки. Очень сложная игра. Невозможно просто. Ну, может, надо вот эту херню. если было пройтись по всем залам, он бы, ну, убирал эту херню. Я же хожу вон с этим кадилом. Зоны-то остаются такими. Я же везде побывал. Грибы собирать не хочу. Да, я по-любому туплю с управлением. Не помню, как это делать. Больше золота. А как не тем-то, если? Чем тут еще? И правда не тем. Вот говно. Нет, тем. Ну, доставай-то кадила. Доставай кадила, Геральт. О, нет, да, нет. Да, нет. Заработало? Вот дерьмо.
Life and death, fire and blood.
Ой, заговорил-то сразу.
Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have
Нахера мне
brought.
этот зеленый фонарь? Придурки.
Return
Ну, я, конечно,
and
тоже
walk
придурок.
midst the living, ye who hath departed.
Тут повонял тоже, давай, воняй.
Arise as a friend, for I am no foe.
10 минут, блин, вонял фонарем.
Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Life and death, fire and blood.
Ладан.
Time to light the votive
Люблю
fire.
запах ладана по утрам. Пац. Да, спасибо, Игорь.
Fire and blood, life and death. I summon ye, whose blood I have brought.
Да, и бухнул такой. Исказильно.
Fire and blood,
Плохая
life and
концовка.
death.
Можно брать исказильно.
You have summoned me, stranger. Why?
Name's Geralt. Came to wake the ghost of Vladimir von Everec.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little. For you'll not leave this place alive.
Are you Vlad's ghost?
Who asks after my grandson?
It matters not, Honoratina. What I wonder is how this mortal obtained the family's blood. For von Everic's rise only for von Everec blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge, only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with the man who spilled the blood of your grandson, Kestitis.
Mean none of you are Vladimir? It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
Не модный.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet Olgierd, you will never see again.
Any last words?
Ура, бьем.
Von Everic's.
Травайте. Это все, на что вы способны?
Honorary whoresons, those von Evericks, eh?
Who are you?
The rogue you seek. Vladimir von Everik, brother to Olgierd. Forgot I cannot even scratch my stones. Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family.
They
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handle those snobby pricks. And Grandmum too. Besides, what harm could you do them? They're dead as it is. Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
Got it from a mutual acquaintance of mine and
Olgierd's.
I'm here on business.
I'm a swine corpse, with no interest in important matters, yours or any other buggers. The sole thing I miss is feasting, corporal diversion, so to speak. But alas...
Mentioned you like to enjoy yourself. Well, just so happens that's why I'm here. Your brother sent me.
How is the old rogue? What I wouldn't give to ride by his side again.
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though. Something a corpse should find interesting.
Interesting? Out with it. What do you have in mind?
Yeah, okay.
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your life.
Is that so? Now that, sir, is a brother. I've been dead for years, yet he still looks after me, after my spirits. How much time do we have?
Think one night should do the trick?
Splendid. Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and... What the blistering devils!
You're a ghost. Can't grab things.
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock and fuck? Can't lift a tankard to my lips. Can't wield a saber. Can't squeeze a wench as we dance a jig.
Guess you'll have to do without. Let's go.
I go nowhere. You're to see I enjoy myself, correct? Well, then think of a way to make it possible.
How?
Revive my flesh.
No can do. Besides, body's probably decomposed.
Then bloody come up with another way. I'll not go anywhere in this state.
Guess I could bring someone here, and you could borrow their body just for the night.
You wish me to possess someone?
Yeah?
Say I agree. Whose body would I inhabit?
Don't know. One of Olgierd's men, maybe? Or a peasant who'd agree to do it for coin?
Oh, no, no, no. I shan't crawl into the skin of some unwashed bandit or dung-eating swineherd. I've a better idea.
Oh no, not gonna happen.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
Ну, почти в корову и вселился, все нормально.
Geralt, wake up! Open your eyes! Where are the smelling salts?
Опять нанюхался, придурок, соли своей.
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely, and so near the wonders concealed a bit higher.
Have you gone mad?
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you, promised to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity in a hound's body, trotting along by your well-turned calves.
Geralt, what's happened to you?
Geralt? I'm Vladimir.
What?
Blast. Fine, give me a moment.
Ты чё?
Yeah, definitely don't like being possessed.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Geralt, care to explain what's going on here?
What's going on here? Дядька Трахач.
It's his fault.
A pleasure to meet you, my sweet.
Whose?
His. You know, Olgerd's brother.
Geralt, there's no one else here.
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me. There's potential in that.
Что это такое? Let's make the rules.
Need to set a few ground rules.
And I needn't do a thing save have the time of my life, which is exactly what I aim to do.
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's going on here?
Oh, fiery. Temperament matches the drapes.
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vladimir von Everec the time of his life. Turned out, he's a ghost. So, willing or not, I gotta lend him my body.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're possessed?
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me, coyly grinning at you. But off and on, he'll enter my body. So anything I say or do will actually be him. His mind, his intent.
What if I want to talk to you, not him?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Splendid!
Right then, Sugarplum. What say you we leave this dank crypt? There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
I take it you're Vladimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
Don't change the subject, my sweet. If a grove's not to your liking, we can cut straight to the chase and make for the nearest haystack.
I'm afraid I have to turn you down, dear ghost.
A shame. In that case, point me to the nearest brothel.
I've got a better idea. Just before Geralt entered the crypt to summon you, I invited him to my friend's wedding.
Good heavens. That's damn good luck. No better dancer in all Redania than Vladimir von Everec. My ginger muffin. With me, you shall enjoy an evening to top all others.
Wonderful. I must stop by my home first and change. So, we'll meet at the temple.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in death, I find I despise them all the more. Could we not meet after the ceremony, go straight to the feast?
All right. Seems we've no other option.
Splendid. Then I shall see you at the wedding manor.
I must say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like that. And that comes from none other than Vladimir von Everec, famed for his taste in women. So tell me, honestly now, man to ghost, are you her paramour? For if so, you have my word, I shall keep my distance. But if not, then... the haylofts we shall devastate together.
Let's say we were more than friends, once upon a time.
You tried to hide it, but I smelled a tryst. I know a thing or two about men, you see. A shame, though. I'd have satisfied her well. But no cavalier would rot in another's garden. So, Witcher, time for the wedding?
Let's go.
Onward. I'll be right behind you. A comely maid. You're quite the fool if you've not plowed her yet.
Keep your paws off her.
I'm to enjoy myself. Can I help it that I best like tumbles in the hay with fleshy lasses? Why do you paw through my ancestors' bones? On your way, leave the dead to rest in peace. Are you a witcher or a scavenger? Hands off the family heirlooms.
Shut up. I do what I want.
This those signs. I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight, what I would rather is what matters.
Go, go.
Bloody fine mount. Good stance, powerful rump, stable withers. Well, well.
See you know your horses.
I should say so. My two greatest passions in life. Mares and maidens.
Spooking my horse. Roach doesn't like ghosts.
I remember that mill. Whenever Olgerd and I got up to mischief, we'd hide out in there. Once, we snuck off with some moonshine.
Damn, you're ugly.
Old cocksucker down at their quarters.
Slow now. Whoa. No sign of her yet. We need to wait.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
Behold, wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, hold. Mean to go in wearing that?
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean? What about that?
Oh no, we're not gonna steal.
Come now, we're merely borrowing.
Ah, this'll do wonderfully. Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made. Now, for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding. And we must be neat. May they draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
Be assured, you'll like me even better when you come to know me more intimately.
How intimately?
Enough to get a sense of my assets, my dear. Trust me, they're nothing to scoff at.
May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
We'll talk later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight, that's our deal. Then there's the capping, then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
This way, my strawberry. Hello world, I'm back. I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions, and a swarm of fair maids. But none compared to you, my dear rhubarb. Beware of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
Thanks for your concern, but the doghouse is empty.
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for a cracking good time.
What a lovely rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgerd and I brew it in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
Time to say to me. A long journey to be nice now.
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn. My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto. I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you, expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
He arrived. Certain. I saw him myself.
Ooh. Why is he not here now?
What can I do about it? It's nothing.
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off...
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear. Diversion.
That'll not...
Я уж не могу это считать.
Groomshound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can...
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I...
Mighty General.
Matters not.
He wouldn't.
We thank...
Off...
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shani, Vladimir and I need to find the Fire Eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits.
So much coin, all for naught. I do hope the mutant can find the Fire Eater.
And I hope he finds Demon. Quarrel with the in-laws? Wouldn't want that.
The Fire Eater will prove us a decent family. A family that throws a proper wedding. Can afford it.
Stop grieving. Mutant like that's made to hunt beasts. Track down the missing. He'll dig him off. Witches coming!
No, Joss lives down the hill. They stole his way. Well, nights again. Bordermen were gone rogue. There's the one.
Its bowl is chipped. Tried to devour its bowl along with its supper. Daft mutt.
Mrs. Joss had 2 sets of brain. Joss came home from town, tossed the sacks in the cart and hauled them to the woods. Got the little one back.
The hound tore its chain off the wall. Underfed, it seems. Or else the ash liquor really boiled the mutt's blood. A bone gnawed so clean, I've only ever seen 2 like this. One in an anthill, the other when I caught a hen after not eating for a week. A dog made these tracks true. A small one. Judging by its house, Demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their tracks. So I shall follow these.
Following some dog's trail? Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now. A broken branch. As if one too heavy sought to scatter. No discoveries of note as yet, but I shan't give up. This Witcher work suits me swimmingly.
Там кто-то есть. Трупешник.
Anyone at all?
Missing man, missing mutt.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
Roll over.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
Have it at the wedding. Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Bottoms up!
А теперь поговорим на равных.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead? True. But I was fleeing an hound. Hound? But it was a monster! A furry, faggy devil! They chose a fitting name for it.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks.
Меня слышно,
I'm
слышно?
a fire eater, not a stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
Oh, you shan't pull the wool over my eyes. I know your type. Now, here's the plan. We shall head down this path till we arrive at the wedding. You'll have sobered by then.
But...
Silence. Do you know me, sir? When a nobleman speaks, you listen. You will stay close at my side. We will return to the wedding, where you will put on a show to make our honored guests soil their breeches from joy. Got it?
Yes.
Good. Then let's be off. Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't stray a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods.
Oh gosh.
Guards! Bear!
Bear. That? As much as your cock's a tent pole. Hide, you blind fool.
Save me!
I told him to hide. Well, he could hide her with a pup at his heels. Why not now? The lights, I suppose. Best tell the bridesmaid.
Давай, дебил. Все, что ли, сдох? Ну охренеть. Какой рейтинг стоит туда типа 15 плюс? Почему он сдох? Алкаш, блин, его пырнул чуть-чуть этот кабанчик. Все, я сдох, я не могу, я собаки испугался и сдох. Дебил. Поэтому у меня плохая концовка была.
I found your fire liquor, but he gave up the ghost on the way back. Too much vodka.
Just my luck to hire a drunk. And Demon, what's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Кто он?
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
The dog's small, dear. No fire eating, that's the grief.
Aye, grief. No show. Oh no. What can we do?
Может, я пожру огня?
I can't help but wonder. Must it be a fire eater who performs? What if, instead, there was, oh, I don't know, a juggler?
Just where would we find a juggler at this hour?
But say you did.
Пожиратель огня
Would that do as a replacement for the fire sniffer?
Лысый дебил.
Well,
как можно сдохнуть? Это же тебя толкнул кабан. Просто лег и сдох.
You? First I've heard of a juggling witcher.
Today I'm no ordinary witcher. In my youth I had a great many friends among circus folk.
Очень плохая концовка.
I shall gladly save you from your troubles.
If that's the case, I'll announce the performance.
My first Witcher contract didn't turn out as I'd hoped, but I still had a cracking time. I wager none here's ever seen a juggling witcher. Gather round, all, to behold a great wonder. A juggling witcher, the one and only. Look carefully, Shawnee. Ever seen such deft hands? I would love to show you what else they can do. So, Shawnee, was it to your liking?
It was positively gripping.
Заглушает, когда я говорю. Ну, так логично, я немного тише говорю. Ну, в смысле, у меня слышно немного тише, чем в предыдущей игре. Принять участие. Как поживаешь? Участие. Сейчас я вам покажу. А, блин, медитировать нельзя. Черт. Дерьмо.
Stop you. Thanks.
Sir Dwarves, may your beards grow long but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins never cool, may they sire many a bear, and meet gods a kind.
Хотел нажраться в говне.
Drink with us!
I never say no to a lady. To your fair beauty, and to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness! Fortune smile upon you, white wolf! That reptile gave
Здорово, чувак.
Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
I believe the young man's mistaken for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy, well ripe.
That's enough. Get going. Drunken randy. What's ever come of that mix?
Smearing their wedding garb with muck. No! Please, no! Where you going?
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned King of the Swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honoured. Get that cripple out of there! Couldn't chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the witcher give
Будешь
it a
криво
run.
догонять свинью, тоже закончишь как тот придурок. Лысый. Поедатель огня.
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movements, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker. Come on, piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you. You see that, Shani? One big pen.
Грянешь ты сейчас. Вот так. Иди туда. Иди давай. Да не тут и свинью тут, придурок. Вот это. За мной. Прося. Ну, порося, блин. Давай. Ты будешь заходить или нет, тупая свинья?
You foolish peasants learned a lesson.
Whoa, I know. Meaning you
Shawnee. What?
Yes.
Damn it. Now for what I say. Go shove rake. Do I look... Forgive me, Shawnee.
Are you...
We're here as a couple.
Oh, really? What do you...
I...
Is...
With...
that one. With the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everek does his thing. Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shawnee. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
Did it hurt terribly, my sweet?
What?
When you fell from the heavens?
Why, Sarah.
Shh, my dear. No more words. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? But really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how...
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Lesky, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our Da on his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
You shan't keep me from anything, filthy hayseed.
Lads, mutants calling us names!
Stand down, swineherds, or Lord Witcher will give you a bloody mighty drubbing. Now, where's a plowing fence board when you need it?
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice. Fence boards. The perfect weapon for sweaty-assed swineherds.
Perfect fit for your gob, you...
Enough peasant spawn. Not yourself a match for a Von Everett. A Witcher. Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Don't. You must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. I'm likely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess. You do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods... quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
Eliminating potential obstacles, see? All part of my plan. Usually I take a few passing blows in the doing, and the young miss in question then swoons with pity, tends to my wounds.
So, what went wrong?
It's this damned malformed body. all sinews. And this mug? Were I to wear my own, oh, 'twould be another story altogether. The maidens always fell for my melancholy eyes, and the swagger in my scars. But I'll gladly try again. Just indicate a lass and...
You've proven everything amply. Let's just have fun, all right? After all, you haven't much time left.
Fine. I suppose you're right. Come then. My kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like
And now, a special treat for our special guests.
At last, music for our loving embrace. Come, Shani.
Oh, you're rather good at...
They say dance is a me...
Who says this?
I do, for one.
I do wonder what you mean by...
Oh, it's a fascinating... I'd gladly explain it in detail. See the ladder? Leads to a loft. Surely there we'd not be disturbed while investigating. See?
Not sure I do. What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind.
We must...
Don't be upset, my peach. I couldn't resist. I'd had a long fast, so... Shani, may I kiss you?
Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest.
Please.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't...
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you.
I feel everything. Don't have any control.
Because I wonder what it...
Probably I'd have done what he did.
But he's doing
still like to.
Then why do...
Thing is, normal.
Because...
Don't be too...
Happened to see the man who...
Yes, he had...
Gonter O'Dim, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask.
Yeah.
Consider that he...
Promise you this.
Better.
Come, Shani. The night... The night is young. Come, let's do something wild.
Oh!
Gingerbread's now but flour, honey, eggs and spice.
I begged.
What's...
Quiet.
Time?
Time.
For how much of it?
That. Greetings, Shani. My, what? Quite simply,
Is that so?
that you were ever the worst brother.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd learned to read first, although you...
I apologize, Sean.
Stop fooling yourself. Shani isn't here for you. Oh, by the way, Olgierd...
You lying dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it. I fled. I hid in a
I'm rather curious how you...
Olgierd visits my grave, often. Pours a drink for me, gets soused himself, and talks of the old times. He cannot see me, but I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Shani.
It's all right. What do we want?
All lies, not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother you.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. And now revel on. Time won't wait.
Look there, Shani. The ladder begs us to scamper to its top, where we can converse.
Then let us scamper.
But how so? Just like that?
The capping starts at midnight. Until then, enjoy yourself. Go wild.
Huh? Oh.
Let's see. Come now.
Just like that.
I'm all ears. What would you have us talk about? I'm sorry, converse about.
Well, when it comes right down to it.
Yes?
You see, the thing is...
Come now, spit it out. Yes, just as I thought. Come, it's time we return.
But once just as you thought, I find you intimidating.
Loudly lowing cows only ever give a little.
I've only ever dealt with simple needs, whereas you're a surgeon. I believe I was right not to just take you in. Well, I was right to take the more romantic approach.
Oh, all right. Now come, we were to enjoy ourselves. Let's do just that. You must have a splendid time. That's what matters. Make the most out of it.
Trails.
The capping starts at midnight. Until then, enjoy it.
Let's go kill some monsters.
Perhaps you care to...
Most certainly.
No need for...
I'm sorry.
Were that true?
I've apologized.
I'd have you
Let us
What's your...
Everything. You shall see.
Normally we play...
I needn't care.
Только не Гвинт. В жопу. Сдаться. Не люблю вообще Гвинт.
You lose, Witcher. Hand over the wheat. Always lit.
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to...
But you lost.
I say, we can't just a minute.
Hear that? Agreed. 5% is your...
Hear that? Rogue's long dead. Exactly.
Those ears.
Time to drink. We are at a wedding. To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's
Он же их присунет.
I think you look charming.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with...
Oh, look, dearie.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for...
What's all this, then? Never.
Maid tosses it.
Look.
Давай, ныряй.
Oh, my.
Oh, there's more to come. Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you.
Я не умею плавать.
Observe, Shawnee.
My eyes are glued.
Good, sir.
Just when you think you know all the plowfolk's customs, I surprise you with slippers.
So now the spot is faded, perhaps you could stop talking and fish out my shoe, which I so unfortunately lost in the pond.
Че, я ж уже все нашел, что еще? А, вон еще.
Damn mucky that pond. Sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes.
Always better to do a bit more.
Oh, that's...
One found it in...
Ah, so...
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the other. Oh, well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Mm-hmm. Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
Nothing like a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild.
White wolf turned into the white ass.
Be so pale with you.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the captain.
Go on, Shawnee. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen.
Geralt.
So be it. If there's no demand.
It's almost midnight.
You're a bridesmaid.
Midnight chime has
A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in
Will you stop?
Did you see?
Maybe. Doesn't...
I can't.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see?
I'm here. That kiss as we danced.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end.
No, it's just an...
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles.
What's Geralt think about that?
Shawnee, darling.
Vladimir von Everett, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop! Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison.
Don't torture him.
I promise you'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
Didn't have to make him suffer.
Of course I needn't have, but I could.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a... Geralt had finished...
Yes, I know. As soon as...
Who knows?
You do?
Charlie.
I'd like to stick...
Don't make excuses. As for me... Never mind.
Ah, there it is. The fate...
You understand her?
Of your friend?
Rather manage without you.
She cares. You... Seize the nut.
I can't find any work here. Watch out.
Ну все, трансляция закончится. На сегодня хватит. Может быть, постримлю еще на днях. Всем спасибо. Пока.